Next up with us, Tyce Baldwin, senior for the Fossil Ridge SaberCats. Fossils having a great season so far, and that's where we'll start with you, Tyce. The pedigree programs in the Denver metro area deservedly earning attention, talking about Regis, Rangeview, Cherry Creek, and so on. But up in the Fort Collins area, Larimer County, you guys are having an outstanding season. Why is that?
The biggest reason is we only lost one senior last year. Everybody already knows where their role is at on the team. And then we really had Brock step up this year as a sophomore or now junior. And he's been contributing a lot. So those are kind of the biggest reasons is everybody already knows their role. We already kind of knew where we fit in on the team.
There you go. Tyce Baldwin, the senior, already deflecting and talking about his teammates, including junior Brock Mishak. We'll talk more about him in a moment. Your team, though, doing so well under head coach Matt Johansson. What's your style? Because we're about to find out more in the postseason.
Yeah, as a team, I think we all share the ball really well. We're not individually or we're not selfish. We can take out any one of our guys at any given night. They can have a 30-point game. One guy can play bad and everybody else will pick him up. So I just think we don't really rely on one singular person, and we all have each other's backs, and we're really big on that.
And as you and I are talking right now, you just have one blemish, and that's that loss to in-town rival Rocky. Your perspective as a player, how do you explain that?
Well, honestly, it was just a rough game for everybody on the team. I was saying earlier just there how usually one guy has a bad night, we can pick each other up. In this case, it just didn't go as planned. I probably missed the most shots ever. Probably shot maybe like 40% from the field, 40% from the line, which I almost never do. I missed probably like 10 points just off free throws. So it was just a hard loss. But I'll give it to Rocky. They played a well game. They capitalized on it. But, yeah, that one really hurt us for sure.
And, of course, basketball fans and followers across Colorado, and especially in Larimer County, understand what that game is. You can take a hit no matter how good you are, right?
Yeah, correct. And we were undefeated. That was our only loss. So it really stung.
Lobos wanted you, and they got you.
Yeah.
In that respect. Let's talk about the significant parts to why you're good. You mentioned junior Brock Mishak. What does he do for your basketball team?
Just overall, he's just a really good scorer. He gets to the hoop. I'm excited to see how he does against some better competition heading up on Wednesday against Fairview. We're going to need him there. He's definitely stepped up this year as just a pure scorer. He's not afraid, has a lot of confidence, and very enthusiastic on the floor for sure.
And, we know statistically you and Mishak are the top scorers, but I always notice on tape what senior post Braden Dishman does for you. How do you explain that?
This dude is probably one of the most reliable guys that I've ever played with as a big man or just as a player in general. He's going to be a guy that goes out, gets 10-plus rebounds, 15 rebounds a game. You can always rely on him down and below. He's just a big body. He's a strong guy, and every single night he comes out and he performs well.
You're kind of a big guy too. You're listed 6'4". Truth?
Yeah, with shoes. I'd probably say maybe 6'3", but I'll give myself 6'4" for sure with shoes.
Okay, I got to ask.
Yeah.
All right. You wear 23 at Fossil. Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Geez.
Or somebody else. Is there another 23? Is the reason
my father wore 23. He played over at Marquette, and I've always kind of just liked the number. A lot of really good players have the number, so there's no really reason why I really picked it. I just like the number.
Okay, so your dad played at Marquette then and wore
Correct.
That number. Okay, so it's hey, sorry MJ and LeBron, but it ain't about you.
Yeah.
Right. Have to ask you, how does your swerve as a road cyclist help you being a basketball player?
I don't know if it's contributed to my jumping or not, but definitely staying in shape. It's just fun. It's relaxing. It's something I get to do on the off season with the weather. And with Colorado, where I live in Fort Collins, cycling is just huge up here. So it's always fun to get out. It's actually very competitive. When you guys see a guy going up on the hill, you're trying to beat him. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first reaction when we see the picture as well. He's certainly got the right spots, right? Pooter Canyon, Thompson Canyon, just
Correct.
Around Horsetooth, whatever. That's impressive. Add some more layers to what you are. You are a future Division II basketball player, January 2021 signee. You're going to play under head coach Jason Eaker at Oklahoma Baptist. For both of you, Coach Eaker and the staff and that program, and for you, why is that a fit mutually?
Yeah, going out there, I went out there twice, but both times, like just the comfortability of the school It's a great school academically, and I harp on that. So I might be challenged there for sure. And basketball wise, they just won their conference. They have a really good, I can't remember the record, but they just won their conference, and they're hoping to get a bid to the NCAA Division II tournament this year. But everybody there was super nice. I met with a lot of the professors there, and it was very welcoming. And it's definitely a team where I can contribute to, and I can make impact there. That's where I felt like I could be seen at. So.
There you go. Working ahead of me too is, we should understand that Oklahoma Baptist basketball program's having a real nice year. That's no joke of a D2 program down there. Good for you, and congratulations on that. Something your current head coach, Matt Johansson, talks about, you are consistently going to get better and better. We have not at all seen the best of Tyce Baldwin. What part of your game do you think you need to improve?
I think shooting, confidence with shooting. I'm not horrible from the line, from 3-point line this year, in the maybe high 30s. But definitely I want to get my shot, be confident with my shot. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Okay, let's wheel it back around to right now. You need to be a leader, right? In what ways are you going to upgrade and elevate your leadership as we head into this postseason?
Yeah, my teammates rely on me as a guy to go out every single night, aggressively, get to the basket, get points. So really, as a leader, I just need to come out every single night ready to go, and to be a guy that's dependable for my team. I can't have lapses where one game I have 10, maybe 5, 10 points. I have to go out there and try to get 20 points a game and lead my team to a win.
And of course, you're aware of what program you're working with, right? 17 seasons with Matt Johansson. He's the only head coach for that program. 6 Sweet 16 appearances, 1 championship game appearance. So I want to ask you, because you've been around too, you've been playing with that program since your freshman season, a 3-year starter, never have advanced past round 2. So that's my final question to you, Tyce. What kind of confidence do you have? Why do you believe you and your guys are going to go deeply into this postseason?
Yeah, I think out of any single year, I think this year's a year for us. If we're going to go past round 2, this is definitely going to be a year with the guys. We just have a heart for it. I think we've been last 4 years, we haven't gotten past that second round, and we're just really pushing for it for this year. And we really can't imagine us getting out on the second round. So that's really just it. We just have our heart, and we're ready to fight for it.
You're proud to call Colorado home. So are we. Since 1973, we've been giving back to the communities where we live, work, and play across our great state. And we're here to stay. If you're looking for an independent, locally managed community bank where the employees are also the owners, we would like to be your bank. We're Alpine Bank.